Hello and welcome to this week's In the Know in the 920 with the Kelly Davies Homes Team, Landro Realty. I'm your local realtor, Nicole Berkers. For this week's edition of In the Know in the 920, we've brought you to Cre8Lab, located at 1131 South Commercial. We're going to go in, we're going to meet Eric and Adam. They're the co-founders and volunteers who run this place. They're going to tell us all about it. We're inside with Adam and Eric at Cre8Lab, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what Cre8Lab is and what they do in this cool building.
So this is Cre8Lab. We're a nonprofit makerspace in Neenah. We are member-based, so we do a couple of different things. We are member-based in that we can have members come in. They can use the entire shop. On the back we have a full wood shop, CNC machine, laser engravers, Cricuts, 3D printers, so people can come in and design any project that they want to. Members typically will end up working with each other, so we might have somebody that's really good with the woodworking, somebody that's good with electronics, and then they can together can kind of collaborate and come up with some really unique items. We also do a lot of STEM-based youth courses or workshops.
So our workshops for our youth are all hands-on based. They are hammers, drills, power tools, anything that we can get in their hands to get them a skill set that they can take something apart, build something. We have all kinds of projects all around the room. This is just an example of an unfinished project. It teaches about woodworking. We use our laser engraver to put an emblem on. And we teach them finishing as well. So it's a charcuterie board that uses a mineral oil on top of it. Our kids' classes mainly focus on things that you can do outside that are sciencey. We have bat houses, we have bird houses, bug hotels. We have our soldering circuits workshops, which teach them how to use circuit boards and solder to create everything from a tiny robot to a little fighter jet. And as well as we can teach them how to use things like epoxy for more of the art side of our STEM. So we do river tables, we're doing jewelry classes right now, all kinds of fun things.
What kind of groups utilize your space?
So we've gotten anything from the Neenah School District and surrounding communities have come to us to run some small workshops in their schools. So we've been doing that. We've also been doing some over at St. Mary's. We get groups that come in here. We get a lot of Boy Scouts groups, Girl Scout groups. They come in and they actually are able to earn a badge through their troop by coming in and building something here and learning how to use tools safely.
Can you show us the kids' workshop?
Sure. So we start out with simple things like hammering nails in and doing some painting on our bird houses. We kind of upgrade from there to things like our s'more station, our excavators, and our soldering circuits. So our soldering circuits workshop, you can do everything from put your battery packs on, micro switches, and your LEDs. The excavator, we have a 3D printed parts, and we teach about hydraulics using syringes and tubing, and they basically create a fully functioning excavator. A lot of our kids love ecology and the environment. Our terrariums are a huge hit. They're a sealed environment, so basically everything that's inside of them gets sealed in, and it creates its own ecosystem, creates its own oxygen, and all the water that's sealed inside evaporates during the day, condenses, and then falls during the night and waters.
So at Cre8Lab, getting kids into STEM and getting STEM out into the community is one of our main focuses. Like Eric had mentioned, that we do our soldering circuits workshop. Well, it's not just teaching you soldering, it's actually teaching a lot of problem solving, troubleshooting, and just getting you into that mindset of, seeing where your fail points could be. And that sort of thing can be applied pretty much anywhere in your life. So we're doing a lot of fundraising so that we can get out as a nonprofit, the fundraising, so we can get out and put more programs together, reduce our workshop costs for kids, especially the schools. When we go into schools, they always have a lower budget. Everything that comes into Cre8Lab goes back into the workshops and to help kids out. So Eric and I have been working with a lot of the businesses in the area and just kind of approaching them for fundraising, applying for grants in the community as well. The general community could definitely help us out as well. We're always looking for volunteers, cash donations, always appreciate it so that, again, we can keep the costs down and get the idea program off the ground and get kids coming in, coming up with ideas, creating their own parts, cutting them out and seeing how the whole process works and learning from it. So if the community wants to help us out, they can go to our website or our Facebook page. There's donation links on there that they can click on and help us out. We really appreciate it.
Adam, Eric, thank you so much for taking the time to introduce Cre8Lab. If you want to ignite your passion for learning, please check them out, stop out and visit. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming.
I'm Nicole Berkers, your local realtor on the Davies Homes team with Landrill Realty. Thank you so much for watching this week's In the Know in the 920, and please make sure to join us next time.